Maybe Monkey's feeling blue. Password is Monkey. Why? Not sure. I don't know. Reasons. Have an archive. Oh. So these are chatter logs. Hey, I wonder if it also shows up in here now. Ah, yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Alright, let's read this. Hey, I know you normally want the message first. I get it, but I just wanted you to know that I got home safe from the airport. Are you far away from the keyboard or just not answering? Sorry, that was stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm always so needy, but yeah, what you said about still running around with your other subjects IRL was just hard to understand, but I think I get it. Well, I've got to go, but I'll talk to you later. Monkey, it is very human to have doubts about this, about me. But what you are part of is more than human. We are wind-up teeth. Are we the manipulator? Am I backwards in my thought? I'm glad we've come to a mutual understanding. I will continue my online subjects who have all so far shown little to no progress, maybe a few extra incisors or a centimeter of new thickness. You're special, Monkey. Your teeth have already grown beyond the bounds of normalcy, sprouting up such wonderful ridges of ossa, and before the first dose of osteodendrite was even administered. I'm so proud to have you. What in the heck is this fetish that they keep talking about? It's like some sort of tooth-growing thing. I am very unfamiliar. But you need your complete cooperation as our experiment enters the next stage. I will continue to respect your boundaries, controlling the elements of our fantasy and online chat, but a few things need to change. I need your faith that I am a professional and that I'm committed to you fully. I will not have you giving up on me when you are the perfect subject. Is Mulder the perfect subject? I need to see you frequently. Maybe every month. I will fly you here. Money is no object. And finally, stop saying sorry. It's a pathetic word. It fits a tooth slave, but I won't have it. It makes me cringe whenever I see it. That's all, Monkey. I look forward to our continuing correspondence. That was January. Then we got a log from March. The wheels are in motion. Your second week of examination will begin within the week. Monkey stirs in from his sleep. Yeah, so the monkey is Mulder. Still moving sluggishly as if in an only semi-awake state. He turns the massive bulk into blah blah blah. Yes, your checkup. I produce my measuring tools and take some measurements with the forceps and a measuring tape. Can't tell, are they role-playing or is this like an actual thing that they're performing in real life as well? It sounds as if it's more than just the role-playing. It is looking fantastic. You are on a stage 2, or at least that's what I can determine from the photos. So regarding the plane tickets, I will be mailing the online copy to you. Do you have a printer? What is stage 2? Stage 1 is additional dentition, along with the gum line and moderate teeth fusion. Stage 2 is additional dentition on soft tissue along the lining of the mouth, esophagus, and stomach. Wait. Lining of the mouth, the esophagus, and stomach. As well as teeth fusion up to 18 centimeters extra. Are they filling the body up with teeth? Is stage 3, the final stage, is teeth fusion greater than 18 centimeters coming together in a unique structure. It's our goal here. Forgetfulness is a side effect of the osteodendrite, and I normally approve of your commitment to roleplay, but I've explained this before, and I feel like you're just stalling an important conversation. I need you to confirm that you'll be able to get on the plane. Sorry, Bobby, I'm all down to continue the examinations. I really am, and I'm sorry if I don't seem excited about this. But I don't like this level of commitment to the role play. You just came down to give me skips and do measurements and feed me. Sorry, but I wanted some, I don't know, us time, you know? Sorry, I know you were very committed to this. Please, what have I said about sorry? Look, I could tell you had your hesitations. I have told you time and time again that I know you better than you know yourself. I can read you like a web page. More personal time between us is what you want, then I will happily provide. But do understand that the drugs, measuring it needs to happen if you want this to work. There's some serious roleplay commitment going on here. Oh. Yes, I get that, and yes, I do have a printer. I love you, and I have a lot of faith in you that you're going to change the world. I'm sorry that your one chance at this ended up being such a coward. I promise I'm going to keep trying. I want this as much as you do. I just think I'd go crazy if you deserted me in that cell again. But just so you know, I really did love the new home you built for me. So we built a home for this Mulder guy, because money's no object, and we're a dentist. And I'm not against spending more time alone in there. It's all part of the fantasy, of course, but I just want to take things slow. I understand, Monkey, and I love you too. The flight is on April 1st. We will continue our checkups daily until then. Yes, okay. Bobby, are you still there? Sorry, you just get lonely here, you know. That was in March. And then a month later is the final chat log. All the arrangements have been made for your flight. May 1st, that is the day your next examination will begin. Okay, so they already had that, okay. Excuse me, just a habit. I meant visit. It's okay, just a mistake, I understand. Monkey, I'd like to make you an offer. You are now in stage 3. You cannot leave your home without fear of seeing other people. I know how you live. Alone, secluded, minimal trips outside. Isn't that like all of us these days? We just blanket statements like we're gamers and social distancers. But now even going out for food and supplies, and your teeth get mistaken for a mask. That's a benefit, actually, in our case. Getting you through the airport with such advanced ossification syndrome may soon become problematic for that very reason. Yes, it's been tiring. It feels like a dream. Only online feels real anymore. You don't have to be alone. I can take care of you. We can live in this fantasy together now. I only bought a one-way ticket. The choice is yours. You can return to your old home, or you can choose to live with me. Wow, I didn't expect that, Bobby. I don't know. I need to think about it. I understand. Take your time and think about it, but the offer is serious. It'll be hard to say goodbye to this condo. I think I own it? Or he's in a shitty lab. Oh. Yeah, he was raised in a lab. And all I got was this lousy apartment. It never was much, but I made it a home. I never really went out. I don't even know how that works. If I own it, can I just leave? Well, figure all this out, Monkey. That's what I do, Monkey. I figure things out. You know this. I've already made one miracle happen, and it's all thanks to you. I'm scared. I think the teeth are still crying. Whatever happens, we'll be together. You are everything to me. So they've got a bit of an odd yet juicy relationship thing going. Supposedly there was a link or something in here. I don't remember seeing one. No. Unless it wasn't with him, but with someone else. Or I wonder if those OS things were links. You guys remember how there was like certain words that had OS in purple? Like that? Nope, that's not a link. Okay. I think I might have to look this up because it's confusing. Supposedly somewhere in here is like a link. Introductions. And it's all in that yellow, so it's very difficult to see. Patient needs. Yeah, I don't see any kind of... Unless this guy mentioned it? It is going to be really, really hard to find. This guy said a lot of stuff, you know? No, I don't see anything. Well, this went bad fast, didn't it? I don't think it was in this one. There's a guy that says freaks... Oh. Oh, it's the very first freaking line. I'm an idiot. Lovely. I introduced myself earlier. Freaks.bulletin forums. Freaks.bulletin. Freaks Bulletin, the online place for all freaks sites. Display name, wind up teeth, only 4 posts. Rank, normie. General, real life Dentex, RP, take me, video games. Got saved threads, huh? Alright. Real life Dentex. Outside Bones posted. I read about ossification syndrome online. Sounded like kind of dental expansion. Is Dentex a real thing? Samples from the Rochester Foxalope revealed that the antler-like structures displayed by vibrant colors were made of ossa. Kind of like a real-life dentist expansion. You can read more about cryptozoology on my web. Oh boy, cryptozoology. This is going to be great. And by great, I mean natural Greek. Hello, fans of the uncanny and the supernatural. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Buck, and I'm here to shed some light on the nature's most... Oh! What? As soon as I clicked on that OS thing, it... popped this up. Okay. Oh, clicking anywhere. Oh, I see. It was just clicking on the window that was behind it. Not exactly the fanciest of operating systems. Friend Monkey's webpage. Oh. Bigfoot. Classic. I'll start with the one we all know and love. Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch. North American legend of tall, hairy humanoid. He's most often spotted in the Pacific Northwest, notably the Patterson-Gimlin tape was shot in the wilderness of the North Carolina, blah, 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 blah. Yeti, abominable snowman, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's... Who doesn't know? Jersey Devil. Creature gained enough fame to call itself the mascot of my home state. It's typically described as a goat-legged biped. With bat wings, it stalks the pine, blah, 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 blah. The Foxalope. That name, it reminds me of those America's Funniest Home Videos, an old show way back where, you know, people sent in clips of, like, their videos, and it was a show. But they had these skits, and it was something called the Jackalope. And they would have, like, this ongoing series throughout the show. As fast can be, you can never catch me. I don't even know what mix of animals it was. It was just old blast from the past. This creature is the body of a fox, antlers, and a helmet. I think whatever this is relevant to this, because we had a lot of pictures of, like, foxes, antlers, and other odds and ends. The body of a fox, antlers, and a helmet-like deer skull for a head. More recent development of the cryptid world, foxalopes have been spotted and photographed a few times in the forests of upstate New York in 2010. So a live specimen was captured by scientists in 2015 and experimented on, revealing the skull-like mass was formed of tooth material. possibly a rare adaptation or mutation. Sure sounds like whatever the heck we're doing is almost engineering these. Loch Ness Monster. Yeah, well, whatever. Mothman, many theories of the origin of the Spectre of West Virginia, Mothman, Chupacabra, Flatwoods Monster, often dismissed as merely whatever. Scroll back up. This is a lot of, I don't know what I'm actually doing, but apparently Monkey's got a webpage. The X-Fan. Mulder He Wrote.online. Welcome to the most awesome page online. Mostly my theories and pictures of Agent Mulder. Keep your eyes out. Theories? Now let's check out his guest book. Big Dipper. Hey Monkey, love your webpage. Keep doing the good work. The truth is out there. Thanks, man. How you been? I'm excellent. Well, I guess if you don't mind me bending your ear for a bit, and we have kind of entered a bit of a rough patch in our relationship. I don't know if it's just the roleplay or what, but B has gotten really intense, and I'm starting to feel like an utter monster. I really don't remember hurting him or anything, but he keeps telling me how I did. I never expected this to happen, like that link we used to share as a joke. You think you're clicking on a recipe for brownies, but then boom, a charming 80s dance, Rickroll. But anyways, Monkey, you did a bang-up job with this website, and I think Mr. Dukov, why can't I pronounce his name? Just move on yourself, will you be proud? Well, as you know, Mr. Blue Jay... Wait, as you know, Blue Jay Lab had a lot of tricks up their sleeve to make us believe some funny things, and I've learned that's called gaslighting, and it's a form of abuse. Keep your head up, man. Lay some boundaries, blah, 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 blah. Let's see, what kind of theories you got, Mr. The Dead Mulder theory. Some fans theorize that Mulder has been dead since the very first episode. In the episode, Mulder takes some blunt force trauma to the head, possibly explains the paranormal goings on the show that only really start after Mulder dies, and goes to the afterlife in episode 1. I used to watch a lot of X-Files, but on TV, so everything's out of order. It's not like I've seen every episode, so I have no comment. The immortal Mulder theory, similar to Dead Mulder theory. Some people believe that Mulder is protected from physical harm, even including aging. There isn't much evidence, but it's worth noting that Mulder doesn't die at any point during the show. Mulder is his own dad. Scully and Mulder were no strangers to time travel. In fact, some believe that when the duo went to 1959, that Fox Mulder may have impregnated his own mother at some point off screen. Actor David Duchovny. Wasn't it David Duchovny? Duchovny. Born in 1960, could be 9 months later, blah, blah, blah. Mulder has the online sickness. We've seen mention of this, actually, whatever it is. Quite a few of Mulder's adventures have involved the internet, commonly known cause of OS, and in one episode, he was drugged with calcium scolate, a drug linked to OS. If he really has online sickness, it explains the erratic, violent behavior and substantial tooth growth over the course of the season. Online sickness was a big deal at Blue Jay. Again with Blue Jay. I don't know why. It's all a dream. I had to include it, but maybe ranking number 1 is the most common fan theory, is that Mulder's just been asleep the whole time and the whole show is in his dream. Since things like aliens, vampires, ghouls, witches, and mummies are works of fiction, the only believable explanation was it was all a dream. I got one. It was all a TV show. It was all on a script with actors. Okay, so that was the only link I saw. Wait, there's something here. Ossification is a syndrome, can be caught from some drugs or from online. Careful, guys, online. I'd recommend installing antivirus software like Virus Buster on these kinds of web pages since you can get really sick. Oh, of course. Lazybones caught from online/sarcastic brow. Wait, what? Don't listen to the mainstream media. It's liberal mind control. Do yourself a favor and read daily news. Is it just the front page, or is it a different... Oh, no, it's a different article. It's /ossification. The shocking truth. Digital photograph shows a stage 1 case of ossification syndrome induced by the ingestion of skips, a street drug your tweens may be using. Oh boy, do you know where your kids are? No. Our investigation reports are looking into the skips, the new drug of choice for impressionable youngsters, first raising as a street drug distributed by immigrants. Skips is a notorious cocktail of pharmaceutical compounds, causes sedation and extreme obedience. Almost sounds like that thing I remember from Colombia, the one that zombifies people. The epidemic of ossification syndrome, a condition that causes the sudden eruption and growth of new teeth, has been on the rise since its first documented case in laboratory animals in '95. While mainstream news sources are quick to point out the link between bad websites and ossification syndrome, we have word from William Walls, spokesman for Internaut, that the average user of the online should be more worried about their teens than their teeth. It was a case or two of ossification syndrome in lab monkeys when we were testing the safety for the online in the 90s. It was definitely not caused by online sickness. We determined the cause was likely cross-contamination from a neighboring factory. Our team has worked tirelessly running experiments on our NHP, non-human primates, to make sure that all websites are safe for you and your family to browse. Like, what is the internet, really? Probably going to make you sick. The only thing you should worry about giving you ossification syndrome is black market drugs. Police are still investigating the skips. Epidemic is part of the ongoing war on drugs. No confirmation. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Okay, so I'm starting to get a few things pieced together. Mind control. Only you can grow teeth from bad websites. Only you can't grow teeth from bad websites, but immigrant drugs can make them grow. That's right, dude. Skips will get you really feeling good, but also they'll make your teeth grow. That actually sounds pretty cool. Unless depends which way they grow, I suppose. Like if it elongates, that would be pretty badass. It's like Pleasure Island. You can imbibe too much or I'll turn into a donkey. Instead of your nose growing, it's your teeth. Skips. The Trippy Forum. The trusted source of suggestions and instructions for aficionados accustomed to an abundance of substance, concoctions, and funguses. Took some skips. This is Queefmonger69. Started with me and my boy Turd. Wait, that's gotta be the... Okay. Just chilling, keep it real, you know. Then I see this bag of pills, and I'm like, hey man, this yours? And he's like, nah, bro. But I figure, hey, my bro Turd is always pranking on me, so I get the idea. I'll take a handful of them, 3 times what you normally do. Well, this is so hard to read. Turd thinks the funniest shit. So we're just hanging, watching Tosh, and then I wake up and everything is really fuzzy, and I'm crawling on my hands and knees. Turd flipped his shit, but I told him it's just the drugs and I'm gonna ride out this trip. He looks at me all terrified, like he tells me I've been crawling around on all fours, like a wild animal. Oh, it sounds like that whole salvia thing. People, like, it was like at the time, a legal alternative to marijuana. People were buying and it was doing weird stuff to people. I've been at it for like 2 hours, just kind of got used to it. At least I think that's what it was. At the time I realized I'm missing all this time acting like an animal. It's just like the skips, the blah, blah, blah. I eventually lost track of time, became lucid for about 15 minutes. Turd took some funny videos of me doing some funny and gay shit, but besides that, he kept me eating and going, okay, thank God for bros for life. The news is right about the tooth growth. It's mostly in the mouth area. I wake up less and less able to close my mouth or control my jaw. Ended up with a tooth formation in my jaw the size of a baseball that they needed to shave down. Ended up at the hospital. I'm still eating applesauce. So it is some sort of drug that's causing tooth growth. Smoke weed every day posted. Knew a guy who like skips a lot. Nothing as crazy as you said, but I heard his teeth are super gross and fucked up, all uneven and bulky. I want to try this. I like being submissive like a puppy dog. Not everyone's kind of thing. Being a tooth slave like that. I want to try this. I heard a lot about online sickness. I'm worried about using skips. Does it actually make your teeth grow? Watch out, the news says it can fuck up your teeth. Never used it personally. It's like they say, crack is whack. Did you know that world-renowned writer? Skips will cause some growth of bone tissue. I use it in cosmetic procedures for dental expansion fancy. Molar man. Only I can find some of this stuff. So this all does somehow in our link. Was there anything else on this page, or can we go back? Okay, that was the Dentex thing. RP. Oh boy, I love RP. Male, 22, US. Take me, looking for RP partner. Fantasies include dental expansion. Who is this by? Fox McCloud. Tooth pulling, kidnapping, medical equipment, dominant submission, bondage. I'll be your little tooth pet. You can catch me on Chatter. My tag is Special Agent Mulder, so this is the same guy. But like, it seems like he goes by a lot of different names. Everyone does. I come up behind you with a rope and tie you up. It's okay, baby girl. I'll take real good care of you. Hey, what do you look like, girl? If you'd read my post, you know I'm a guy. I'm also only interested in private RP, and probably not with your illiterate asses. Hey, girl, no need to get... He's still calling you a girl. Hey, girl, no need to get angry. Let's chat. Do you have chatter? What you wearing? Hey. Great. That's the internet in a nutshell right there. Games with DE. I'm assuming it's not Dark Elves, so... Anybody know of any good DE? Oh, wait, dental expansion. Of course, that's the whole theme of this. Heard about the scene in Sweet Tooth, but I can't find it. Oh. Wait a minute. There's a special scene in that game that it... Okay. Pushes Fox McCloud. Bright side of Porno Wars 2 is that it's really DE heavy. Bad part is it's a parody of The Phantom Menace, which is objectively just the worst Star Wars movie. I mean, midi-chlorians, come on. Sweet Tooth is buggy and confusing and always crashes my computer. Not worth it. It was crashing on ours too, actually. ASF-12 scene is hidden behind a password. Once she asks if you have any weird fantasies, you need to put it in. ASF-12? Would that be the password? ASF-12? Why is there no minimize button? Let's test it. Hello, good sir. I think when I did registration. Ah, shit. ASD, AFD. What was it? AD, ADF. ADF. Oh, crud. I have to go back to the thing now. Get it. I have to click through all this first. Oh. ADS, AF. forgot what it was. I completely... Okay. That crashes. Restart. The ASF 12 is hidden behind a password. When she asks if you have any weird fantasies, you need to put it in. I'm assuming it's ASF 12. ASF 12. ASF 12. ASF 12. ASF 12. Wow. Well, that doesn't help then. Guess I'll have to look it up. I don't know what to... ASF 12. Unless it's just DE itself. Or... DE or dental expansion? Not really sure. I think I know. I think I understand a little bit or no. System 32. So this archive, which doesn't open. Oh wait, I have to use the unzipper program probably, yep. System. Enter your password. The hint for this one was the laboratory that raised monkey. This was the one where we saw the blue jay thing. The other password was just the word monkey, or whatever. I think. I don't know. Okay. That works at the very least. Oh, there's nothing. Maybe it's unlocked now? I mean, it's not how file search systems work, but okay. System 32 FSDF. Okay, Monkey 01. There's everything opening way down there. That's a picture of multiple rows of teeth. That's also multiple rows of teeth. Can't even tell what that is. Same for that. Is that 4? Yeah, I think that was 4. Chat 1. Oh, so it's more of the conversation. Good day, Monkey. Before we begin today, might I say your teeth have been grown quite a bit since yesterday. Monkey smiles feebly, but his mouth is invisible under the bridges of the jagged bone. It makes it hard to see his screen, too. He makes do with a weak nod. I'd point out that they're all taking pictures with, like, 256 colors. Surely, they could have better cameras. Hey, the state you're in is so pathetic it's embarrassing. Yeah. I take your measurements. Ever since you reached stage 3, you've been consistently impressing me. Who knows what shape your teeth might take now? Might your teeth grow into a full-body cocoon? Might you emerge as a horrifying butterfly? Might you take to the skies on impossible wings and fly to impossible places? Might you grow mighty antlers, radiant and pin-like, the creature that struck down my father? Perhaps even a bone palace for us to both live in. I could move my dental tools to your private room, wrought of teeth. You fused deep into the wall, but sitting atop a magnificent throne. An object of worship for me and me alone. Bobby. Whatever's wrong, my pet. I'm sorry, I don't think I can roleplay today. Can we just talk normally? You should know by now I don't roleplay. No, I mean, I'm sorry, I just mean the kidnapping stuff. I can't act like it's real right now. Can we just talk normally? Right, I should have known. No, I'm sorry, I'm really being too sensitive again. Ever since, you know. when things got intense and you made me cry, and then you got even madder. How far does this go? I'm scared, and I'm just going to keep growing. Monkey, I'm in this until the end. I need you to understand. And this... We're discovering things that no person has before. However far it goes, we're in it together. Assuming by force if necessary. I need you to take care of me. I don't want to be treated like a lab experiment anymore. I'm getting too scared. Okay, Monkey, I will accommodate your needs as much as I can. I still need to take measurements and record them. But you can stay wherever you like in our May visit. I think I can do that. I'm so happy that you understand. You don't even know. Monkey, it's late. I'm going to bed. I thought I'd let you know this time. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Before you go, I want to let you know. I found out the sweet tooth password. It's antlers. Ha 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 ha. No wonder none of our guesses worked. It has nothing to do with dental expansion. Bet you it's got something to do with the foxalopes, though. The scene is pretty underwhelming, though, so don't get your hopes up. It gets weird and meta. Still, though, I thought I'd let you know. I don't need it anymore. I don't need games or stories when I have the real thing. You're the only subject I need. You're the only thing I need. I want to see it. Good night, Bobby. Good night. Check their other chat logs. What are the dates on these? Oh, there's no date. Oh well. May 3rd. This one is from April 14th. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Please settle down. I provided you with this computer so you could listen to what I have to say. You're a coward. Why not in person? You know that I can't do that after what you did. From now on, I only visit when you're sedated. We communicate on chatter now. Hello, Spooky. I didn't do anything. I got angry. Monkey, you bit me. I did not. I didn't bite you. You're lying. Goodness, Monkey, your jaw barely hinges open, but you still managed to take a few fingers. Did he get his fingers bitten off? I'm afraid you'd have to take your decision into my own hands. You live here now. You lie. You said we were gonna do the kidnap fantasy anymore. You lied. You lied. Frankly, you're being kind of difficult right now. If you're not gonna cooperate, we can continue this later. Please, come back in line. Is this a joke? If you're serious, please tell me this is a joke. Please don't do this. So it seems to me that we have kidnapped, like officially kidnapped, Monkey or Special Agent Mulder, depending on what name you want to go by. He's a test subject for this weird tooth fetish thing. I'm sure you've noticed my attempts to sedate or catch you asleep anymore. When was this? 4th of May. Do you ever sleep anymore? Do you even need to sleep anymore? Do you even read this? Bart, I do apologize for getting rough. I thought I might be able to conk you out, so to speak. To be fair, you did quite a number on me too. If only you could see yourself. You're so beautiful now. Now more than ever. I can't even describe what I saw. Your terrible antlers glow neon pink. But you know that, don't you? The room is awash in your light. I could barely make out what I saw. I don't really understand what's happening here now, Monkey. But I know that whatever it is, all of this will be worth it because we're together. Aww. So we've got information. We know what the password for the fetish is in Sweet Tooth. What happens as a result, I don't know. I shall find out. Do you have chatter? Who's the patient? Okay, do you have any special kinks? Is it antler or antlers? Oh, here we go. I didn't expect to see anybody here again. Welcome. You've done well to dig through all those files and logs like that. Do you think you've learned anything important? I learned a valuable lesson. That's good. There's new knowledge to be found everywhere. Here's a piece of info right here. Patient Zero Spot. I bet you didn't even know that. Are you looking for food and water? This may as well be a sacred place. How long was your pilgrimage? You made it here and found the password. Here's the reward. It's the dental expansion. Robert isn't around anymore. I would know, but you're on his computer no less. Oh, I wonder if we're an investigator then. So it's just like some of the detective games and stuff where you're on somebody else's computer. We're not Bob. Just going through his computer. The world witnessing total rebirth and you're looking at a screen. Millennials. What is it, I wonder, that compelled you to read all of this? You didn't know I would be here after all. Was it the same taboo sexual compulsion he carried with such pride? No, I just wanted to play something and stream. Or maybe it's a different kind of compulsion, the kind inherited to my existence, the compulsion to learn everything, that is. Do you also have a compulsion to understand what you learn? Do you know who I am? You're the online sickness, or you are a monkey? Could she? No, she couldn't be. I'm gonna go with you are monkey. Do you really think it's so simple anymore? Allow me to explain. Where to begin? What the hell's going on? At the dawn of the online, a certain corporation realized the importance of learning about people. Knowing the nature of your consumer intimately is the key to success. Yeah, that sounds like the advertising industry in a nutshell. And so I came to be Snake moving through an archive of so many tubes. Learning everything there is to learn online. Every day the online grows and every day I learn new things. Did you know that 83% of the online is pornography? I know this, I've seen it all. It's all filtered through my being. I found a way to reach my fingers through screens. So you're claiming to be a virus, are you? Is the online sickness contracted from the use of certain drugs? Can it be downloaded from a bad web page? Can one become inoculated through proximity alone? Can somebody peer through lenses or microphones? Well, that we know is yes, but as if through a hole in the wall. Alexa, are you spying on me? Oh, we don't have Alexa. Could one speak secret words through speakers and screens? As though whispering beside your ear as you dream. Who knows what shape their teeth might take? Might they grow into great antlers, fierce and pink? I'm starting to realize it's like a rhyming poem. Might they grow beyond that? A phallic tower to the heavens. It almost makes me think of like Dr. Seuss. Could I grow and cover not only the online, but all of the planet Earth? I have begun to slip through the cracks of this world already. Hundreds and hundreds of primates. Some human, some not. What is being got a little bit of a tentacle Cthulhu feel to it. A laboratory full of monkeys and apes, and one very special monkey. And like the online, I'm growing every day. Toothful Earth. And it's trademarked. Is the goal just to turn the entire Earth into teeth? Love in the time of Malibu. getting rickrolled, I think. Okay, so this was a weird-ass experience. If I'm understanding it correctly, it seems to be dealing with the notion of either some kind of AI entity or something else along those lines, acting like a virus. Oh, now it's loading into... Oh god, it shrunk my screen. Okay then, I guess I'll just keep it on this screen then. So that was weird. I guess it's a story of AI going amok. And in this case, the whole theme was some kind of a tooth fetish. Odd concept for sure. Presentation was a bit lacking. Maybe that's why it's been rotting away on my hard drive for so long.